Alright guys, I'm back. I did episode 7, or I did episode 8 and 9 because I kind of missed those. I deleted them actually. And here's episode 11 because I had episode 10 still. I'm probably going to start with 0 weapons. There should only be this one and 2 more levels in chapter 2, meaning every chapter has 9 levels, or they're going to go crazy and give me more than 9 levels in chapter 2, and then it'll be like 10 or 11, but hopefully I should be able to finish chapter 2 very soon. I need to complete the game before the DLC comes out. I am playing on max difficulty. No fear. Deflect enemy projectiles to prevent incoming damage. How do you do that? No fear. I never even had that. Is that new? No fear. It's like sitting there. No fear. I don't know. I wasted a grenade. Here we are. I start with nothing but a bolt gun. Let's do this. I just want to be positive. I'm not like a comedian who like is some big victim. Like I just want to be positive. This is like me sitting on stage. It's not like my opening for a bit. I just want to be positive. Like somebody who's actually positive, like not like a celebrity who's like doing it to stay within the boundaries of like what's decent. This isn't for decency. If you caught me sitting on the side of the road with like as a hippie, you're like, bro, get off the street. I was like, alright bro, I'm getting off the street. I'm just being positive. You know, if that means I can't like do things or have things, that's cool. Like it's not, you know, it's cool, like that's alright. Like I don't really plan on ever monetizing the positivity or turning it into like some type of system or like gentleman league. It's just really because that's what I prefer. Like it's like what I would enjoy. My plasma gun got upgraded. That's a cool little upgrade. I never had that. I usually had it on the bolt gun. Permanent upgrade. I guess this could be a plasma gun. Oh, probably something up here. Looks like it, right? It could be. I could jump up here. If you want to create the Gems League and, you know, be positive and all that, that's up to you. Like if you want to be like some celebrity who's like huge, kind of larger, like you're actually larger than positivity, and that's cool. Like just don't confuse it with actual positivity or like just being positive. That's why the problem with positivity is it becomes dry and crunched, you know, smashed. And people are just trying to use it. Someone that's really rude and like super business minded is like not positive. Like drinking isn't a positive activity. It's not. It's like kind of negative. It's like, well, I drink with my friends. Like going to a bartender, is it really that positive? You'd be like, maybe not. You know, you gotta put things into context. People that drink are like from the 80s, they're like way older. They like created bars and they created the culture, you know, around drinking. It's different. They went to work, they went to a bar beat their wife up. That wasn't the culture, right? Like people going to spring break, like I doubt those people are like actual drinkers. A lot of times people like that end up in a bad situation drinking because their buddies around them just want to have fun no matter what. It's like the culture. There's no culture around like smoking meth because it's just no one smokes meth and goes to work or anything or writes songs. No one's smoking meth and writing songs. What's on? We're not down here. Grenade launcher is really dope. I think it's my favorite grenade launcher in any game because it sticks with things like a stick bomb launcher. You know, I try to be positive. I don't want to radicalize my positivity or monetize it. So like, I can't just like fly around like some giant celebrity. Yeah. That's not like you can make positivity big and everyone can enjoy it and be a celebrity with it, but like that's just my experience, right? Like your experience isn't everyone else's experience. Your experience is making everyone else's experience more positive, right? Like let people have their experience and not do things. I guess no fear actually is proccing. There's like a yellow bubble that appears around me. That must mean it's working. Okay. Try to do that all over again. I was thinking about playing Counter-Strike again, but I was like, to me Counter-Strike's so slow. It's almost like, why does the game work like this? Like you literally stand still and shoot. Like that's completely boring. Like maybe people like the quick draw aspect. Like just gunning people. But to me it's like, how is even a shooter? It's like, it's cool. Like if I was ignorant of the ways to play Counter-Strike, like I would enjoy it a lot. Like it'd be one of my favorite games. But just the fact that the actual mechanics, once you learn them, just like, I don't want to play this. It was cool, like when I first got Counter-Strike, I got to Counter-Strike, you know, you gotta get Steam with like the video games. So, yeah, basically a big game Counter-Strike. It was cool. And you know, I implemented the strategy of standing still and shooting. It was fine. That was like in Source, graphic Source. Then like in CSGO, it's like, okay, well now it's like the same game. Like it doesn't, like you're not allowed to run around and shoot, go crazy. It doesn't make for like a dynamic new experience. And then then Counter-Strike 2 comes out, the update, and it's even slower in my mind. So it's like, there's just no energy to it. Just, I don't know. It just feels slow to me. Like, you know, like I'd use like the AUG or something, or I don't know. It's kind of pretentious in my opinion. Like people that are playing it aren't even like they're not even like playing a game. Like they're just like ready to like do nothing. I don't know. It just seems strange that like something like this would work over and over again. I don't know. It's almost like being enlightened means you can't have any fun. Like once you know how to play Counter-Strike, it's like the most boring thing ever. Not that I'm like the greatest at it, but I don't know. It's like being old. Like anyone could be old. This kind of random and generation to a certain extent. Right. I don't know, I think people want to take content out of the social sphere. Which is like typical people called nerd stuff. And I think content's been there long enough. Video games, anything made on the internet, it's been in that non-social area long enough. Like, can't people just be satisfied with people like in movies bullying people for playing Pokemon? Or like, maybe they still do bully people playing Pokemon, but that's not my problem at this point. Like, that doesn't go with my argument. Like, people would want you to put on like the greatest show ever, be like a social butterfly, and then once that clip was out, they'd want you to turn into like a complete like antisocial dictator. I don't know, like some type of like cheesy actor. But there was actually some information at the Xbox Games Showcase. I think that's where it was, right? About Doom. Some Doom game that's like set in medieval times. But he still has like a shotgun. And it's really cool because this medieval look of Doom, the idea of this medieval world is usually like a chaotic war zone with like knights and just brutality. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm excited, but it looked like a very different type of game. It didn't look like an arena shooter. It feels like it's an arena shooter that's put into like a larger arena, right? Like, you know, I'm only saying this because I'm playing Boltgun, and this is like inspired by like some old Doom. But this new Doom, I think it's gonna really send people to the moon because I'm really excited. What? I'm excited. You know, he even had a shield. It had like a chainsaw on it. It was like on the like the shield was like, you know, that shield was circular. On the outside rim was like a chainsaw. He like threw it. Captain America. It's like a weapon in the game. And then there's another weapon that's like almost like this shotgun like weapon that shoots skulls shards. Like you see skulls being fed with this grinder, and he's launching out like bone shards in like a shotgun fashion. It's really cool. Like Doom, to me, Doom 2016, I think that was what it was better than Doom Eternal as far as like a play-by-play, you know, level design. Like Doom Eternal just felt too cartoony, not very satisfying. And it was like just congested. I'm really hoping with this next Doom, they can kind of master it a little bit more. Like there was a part in the trailer where he was like fighting like these like corrupted, these possessed Marines. I don't remember what they're called. They're, like one of the more basic enemies. They're like the Marines. They're like demons now. And there was like 100 of them in like this giant open area, and he like was just eating through them. Right? It's really cool. I might make a video about it and, you know, put it out just like to draw the comparison because I'm like in my shooter phase, and you know, I like Doom Eternal, but to me it's kind of cheesy with the HUD. The HUD's cheesy to me. and like there's just not much motivation to me for doing anything. Like Doom, everyone probably didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like Doom 2016, but I liked it. Review on Mars, I liked it a lot. Like I'd play it today. I'd play it, and you know Doom Eternal, like that was just cheesy. Like I'm kind of like disappointed. But this new Doom, it looks like it's about the same size. Like the graphics look similar to Doom Eternal. The Praetor suit that the dude wears and all that. Shotgun and all that. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more perfected. I was surprised they came out with a Doom title so soon. But I guess with the success of Doom Eternal, because it is successful, I like it. If I can cover my eyes and play it, or if it was like a different level design, if I could take the engine and the way it played and make a more linear level, like a more condensed level, kind of like this. Like I said, like just a circular arena. Circular arena kind of cool. Like, it's just cheesy. It's a great game, but you know, I think with the success of Doom Eternal, which a lot of people are probably used to, in my opinion, the success of Doom 2016 was just terrible. Anyone who follows Doom, more so than someone who played Doom Eternal, they wouldn't probably expect a new title this soon. But I guess after the success of Doom Eternal, why not? You know what I'm saying? If they can make a game, this medieval Doom, with this Captain America shield and this skull grinding gun, and make like this giant version of it, you know, why not? If it's something that's better, it's something that people want to play, something they want to make. But I still have the bad taste of Doom 2016 not being received well. Like I would even agree with people before I played it, like, yeah, it's terrible. And then I play and it's like, no, this is like the best game ever. It's really good. Maybe people didn't like it because they're just not into shooters anymore. And it took like Doom Eternal them to like it. I don't know. Because it's like a modern shooter, it isn't like a reboot. Like Doom 2016 is like a reboot. It's like grasping at what Doom like was, I guess. Like it's like Legacy, but now they have Eternal. It's like, okay, well here's Doom Eternal. Like I might literally download Doom 2016 again and play it. Like I really like that game. Doom Eternal is just so cheesy, you know. Too congested. It's not fun to like run around in an arena and fight people in a circle. It's just too hard. Not really rewarding once you kind of get better at doing it. What is this? This is the Cavalier? I never had this weapon before. What does it do? Oh, it's like a laser beam. Okay. That's cool. Looks like a good shooter. It's really hard to understand what's going on because the art style looks crazy. Like I don't even know what's going on really in the story. I know I'm looking like for some information and all that. I was sent to deal with like this area, but you know, there's people who think it's like aliens or humans actually. I don't know. I'm just playing through it as a shooter. I'll probably look at the story all the time. Look it up on YouTube. What's actually going on? Laser beam's kind of cool. But yeah, I definitely might make a video. I don't think it's worth it. It's like a trailer. I don't want to get into the habit of letting my excitement be content. Like if everyone else isn't gonna enjoy it, I don't think it's worth doing. And I'm lost. That was a big problem. A big complaint people had about Doom, or not Doom, Boltgun, not Bolt Gunner. I keep saying Boltgun. It's very hard to navigate. And that's true. It's really hard to tell what's going on, where you are, because it's an old school shooter. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's like a two-dimensional monster. He's always facing in your direction. Like, of course you know what's going on. Like, it's crazy. I think this new Doom game is going to take modern games and make them, like most modern games do, more like reasonably accessible. Not so much like now. Like back in the day, you had to imagine good graphics. But nowadays, graphics are actually that good. As good as you would have imagined. Like I would imagine Halo 3 to look really good, but it looks like absolute garbage in reality. Now it's like it actually looks like that. So like it seems a little unrealistic. That's my opinion, right? Jesus. Purge protocol. Purge protocol. Engaged. Time to fight. I think it's the end of mission. Yep, we got the arena. Purge protocol engaged. Thank you very much. This is kind of gonna be easy. I like the size of this map. Nice and big. Oh, here we are. No, this isn't Purge protocol engaged, so there's still more to the level. Apparently. Wisdom. My wisdom is actually correct. I think we just want to be able to gushy like so I have a bunny. If you want to name me bunny, don't be gushy. It's like some reality TV star stuff. I think people have seen enough reality TV to know that it's not actually a good lifestyle. Like it's cool. It's like popularity, but in reality it's like you're just tearing down everyone around you. Because you're not constantly improving yourself. It's like socializing and drinking, hanging out. The working out isn't like mental improvement, it's like you're just getting bigger. You're like keeping up with your health. You're not like training Kung Fu or meditating because you're like a bozo, I'm saying. Bozo. We want to be like a reality TV star. Yeah, I might have to reset this. It's taking too much damage. Really reality TV star? Go to college. What is this? Is it a chainsaw raid? Melee smash. I wonder what this will do if I run into like an elite. Didn't kill him. But I actually did a lot of damage. Janesh is here. Janesh. My health is on. Okay, let's switch this over. Slanesh. Whatever their name is, buddy. Or change. They call it in this game. This is Slanesh, one of the main demons in the Warhammer universe. If you know anything about Warhammer, you know that there's 3 major demons. And there's like a new one that came more recently in the timeline. This is like some goofy, like. I think back in the day, people had to work harder for a wholesome lifestyle. People these days are spoiled and just think their life's wholesome. At this point, isn't. Like, maybe their grandma in their mind sat around and do nothing, and like, then that's easy. I guess I don't do nothing, they're wholesome. Not true. Like, who else do you know that sits around and does nothing is wholesome? Like, you always see there's someone who isn't wholesome, isn't grandma. Want to be like surprised with They're gonna want to create their own science and inventions, or how to know how to do stuff. Nowadays, like, not very wholesome. I'm not saying hard labor. Hard labor isn't wholesome. But everything else basically would be way more wholesome. They brought on to my health. Log in. Lock in. Just logs. That's gonna be a tough. Try and shoot in. There's supposed to be a third group, maybe even a fourth group, because there are 4 gods, main demons. But in a classic sense, it's supposed to be a third one. That's Crone, like the red war god. And there aren't any red war god faction demons. It's just the Lord of Change and Nurgle, the Plague Lord, or the Lord of like sickness and all that. Plague, my god, the great unclean one. And the information. They're not gonna add that. They're not gonna add it in DLC. It's not already in the game. There's no red warrior. That's all the OP. They'd all just charge at you. It'd be like 10 different enemies that run at you because he has the Skull Throne. He's the Blood God. He's all about fighting your enemies head on, not really hiding behind strategy. There's really no point in adding something like that in the game. It's not even like a legitimate enemy. It's just like someone charges at you. Having Nurgle and the Lord of Change and their demons come after you. Those ones are a lot more strategic and cunning and devious. There's no reason Crone would be around the War God because what is he here for? Like, you head on with the guy. You wouldn't like be waiting for him. Come after him. And if anything, your character will see more of like the charge on the person be pointless for them to be like an enemy based on that. Wait! Okay, I think I'm gonna make it this time. Need some bolt gun rounds. Like kind of finishing up the enemies. Where's Crone? Not Crone, Lord Champion. There's a lot to Warhammer universe to where all these different games, different genres is completely appropriate. Ouch. See, that's the attack I was trying to avoid. He's in a weird angle, so it's really hard to hit me. Ouch. Hit me with another one of those fire balls, whatever. Fire. I can hit him with the laser. I have the flamer too, I forgot about that. I have a lot of good weapons, almost too many, but still intuitive, still easy to use all of these. Oh god, I'm gonna die before I can beat him. There's like a health upgrade somewhere. There's like, oh, they're right there. Okay, give me the heavy bolter, I guess. Yeah, I could talk about a lot of subjects forever, but it's better if people enjoy them the way they're meant to be, like no spoilers, like Naruto, all that. You know, like I could definitely talk about it all day, but I'd rather not do that. No. Should be enough health to finish him off. Give me the key. There's the door. Yeah, this is insane. Oh, this is the end of the mission, okay. Cool. 24 minutes. We're racking up some playtime, buddy. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut this up like I do.